So where's the optimism? Well, under two presidents, President Bush and President Obama, the optimism just kept going down and down and down. So what's the perpetual state of many investors is fear. They're always worried. Why? Well, here's the acronym for fear, right? False evidence appearing real, but sometimes it's actually real stuff, though, that happens. Financial crisis was real. For a couple of years, this was the newspapers. Stocks plunge, markets in disarray. Global markets plunge, intensifies over fears over China. The crisis on Wall Street as Lehman totters. There's panic on Wall Street. Dow's down 508 points. That's the way the news is. That's the way they make their money. They've got to promote bad news. They throw in the token good stories here and there, right? I like to show some of them. We'll show some good stories later, but that's how they make their money, to keep you. And once they get a story like of a shooting or a terrorist event, you see that endless loop, that same loop, that video loop, day after day after day, right? And it doesn't matter which news channel you watch, they're all the same. Used to be, we can go and watch Dan Rather and Walter Cronkite, right, in the 1960s. Then we can go back for 30 minutes and then watch Lucy and Bonanza and Lassie. And then no more 24-hour news like they have today. Now, you flip on Fox News in the morning or CNN, and you watch it in the background all day long, and then you get depressed. You've got to be careful of that. The prognosticators of doom and gloom, they will never, ever go away. And the government does it too.
The White House has issued warnings over the past 2 weeks that have sounded downright dire.
Federal prosecutors will have to close cases and let criminals go.
We are going to be a nation that is going to be less safe.
It's going to be very painful for the flying public.
Yeah. Politicians do it all the time, scare people to manipulate people into doing things, right? And then all of a sudden the press picks up on it and they come up with these countdown clocks, countdown to doomsday. They use fear to manipulate. And then there's some in the financial industry that have figured out that if they just scare people, they will send them money. Investors will send them money. And there's probably a good dozen of them out there right now that market all the time. Every time the market goes down, you can see them advertise.